Okay, so my daughter and I have decided to come to our local botanical gardens, which is mainly succulents. Actually, it's all succulents. And I want to take some pictures for some reference photos for practicing painting at my art studio or in my craft room. So that's what we are doing today, and I'm excited. It's been really sunny. We just got through a storm and the sun's been out, so there should be some good shadows because I want to start practicing with shadow shapes. So, do you want to come along and I'll do a little filming? Pretty big. Look at that one. My goodness.
I've seen in my life.
Here, stand right here. And we'll show like how big it is. Show me. Oh, there it is. Wow. That's it. The snake? Where? Oh. Go that way. Those are koi fish.
I think.
Koi.
Nice.
Don't lean on this. This is an art piece, not a rail.
Koi fish. What's a koi fish?
It's a It is so prickly. It's huge.
And it's big.
Yeah,
And green.
it's pretty big, huh?
The hummingbird's wings were so fast, it could be humming. I can hear humming.
That's right.
Can I see?
Yeah. Hello, my friends. So today is February the 10th. It is Saturday. I have about 15 minutes home alone, so I am doing some spinning. My husband is taking our daughter to her Grammy's house for the day for maybe, I don't know, three hours maybe. And when my husband gets back, we're going to get caught up on a lot of work. In order to be productive, I have to have a quiet, calm house. That's a little hard with the puppy, but it'll be more calm with my daughter playing somewhere else. She plays very loud. So I'm hoping to help my husband get his little work area at the end of the kitchen put together, or cleaning off the dining room table of my mom's things. Or there's a little spot in our bedroom that from our move that hasn't really been put away or figured out what to do with. So we might do that. We'll see. What I'm spinning on right now is, I don't know if you remember or if I talked about it, I don't remember, but it's one of the first, let me show you, it's one of the first fibers that I spun with. I believe it was the first Fiber of the Month club that I got, and I've spun up this much of it. It's curly, it hasn't been washed or anything. I'm waiting to wash everything all at once. But it's the first skein that I've been able to get fingering weight. But as it's been resting, I've noticed, I don't know if I'm not spinning it enough, if I'm underspinning it, but it's getting a little fluffier. I mean, I think when it knits up, it'll stretch out and things, but I don't know. I am not plying it. I'm going to keep it as a single ply. I wish that I could ply it, but then it would make it double the weight, and I really want it to be thin because I want to do a lace shawl. So we'll see if that pans out. But I have a lot of fiber left, so I'm going to get a good amount. I'm going to make a really big lace shawl if all goes to plan. Next week's going to be crazy. I am getting a tooth pulled and I'm getting some bone grafting done. So I'll probably be out of commission for most of next week. So that'll leave time for any emergencies my mom has and for trying to heal, because I don't know what to expect. One of my lovely viewer friends had it done, had bone grafting done, and she said it took about a week for her to start to feel better. So I'm going to start gathering some knitting and maybe some movies, get movies prepped so I don't get bored while I'm resting. I'm definitely doing more crafting this month than I did last month. I've already spun up 2 skeins of fiber. I just wasn't feeling well enough to film, so I didn't really film it, but I'll show you the skeins. And I also finished up my Christmas. Is that the 2? Yeah, no, the Christmas. So technically 3 skeins. Do you want to see it? Okay, let me get it. I'm gonna just stop this for just a moment. I think with this round of spinning, I'm going to spin it a little tighter. I think maybe I was underspinning the last one. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so the Christmas fiber that I was working on for Christmas, I set aside for next Christmas. And then I finished off this one that I was working on. This is the one I got at Fibertown. This is the one I got at Lambtown, the Lambtown Festival. And it was only 4 ounces thereabouts, so it doesn't make a ton of yarn, but I plied it together. It's very sparkly, it's so beautiful. And then I had some left over, so I just left it as a single. I haven't washed it, so it's super curly. And I think this would make some really pretty Christmas gnomes with the singles. So that'll need to get washed. Here's the difference between plied and singles. The singles are more curly. When you ply together, because you ply in the opposite direction, it kind of uncurls some of the overspun, which this is overspun. But this was my first time, or my second time working. No, this was my first time working from a bat. So it took a learning curve. And then this is, man, I can't remember the names of the fiber. I don't know, I'll write it down. But this was so fun to spin with. It feels really good on the skin, really good. So I got a small skein and a bigger skein of that. Really pretty. And then Kim from Youthful Fibers gave me, I missed out on this fiber and there was the tiniest bit left and she gave it to me. It was a good amount actually, it made a good hank. And this is, I will write down what it is because I can't remember off the top of my head, but the spinning with it wasn't my favorite. It overspun so quickly, but when I plied it together, it was so fun to ply and it gave the most amazing stitch definition. It gave the most amazing ply definition. And I just love the color. I love how it looks plied up. It's just beautiful. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe just a light decorative cowl, maybe? So I have to wash all of this and then let it dry and then twist it up so it looks better and then put a little label on it. Still in my jammies. I don't want to get out of my jammies. I'm gonna talk with you for a few minutes and then I'll get dressed for the day. I've been going through a lot of my mom's stuff. Every time I go over there, I gather some, let me do tighten the tension. I'll gather some garbage that she thinks are treasures that she's forgotten about. So I'll gather garbage, I'll gather mementos, and then I'll gather things to sell because I'm hoping to have a garage sale, and whatever, all the proceeds from the garage sale are going to go to her care. I know it probably won't be a ton of money. Usually when I have a garage sale, I make about $400, so it's not a ton, but it's something. And it'll get rid of all the junk. What's going on up? Something's going on outside. And it'll get rid of all the junk. So it'll help my parents. It'll help my dad and feel more organized, and it'll help my mom simplify things so she's not so overwhelmed. So, okay. I hope that I'm not making a mistake keeping this as a single. I'm kind of getting used to how different fibers work, and I'm starting to make a little bit of better decisions on how I handle them, if they ply or not ply, what weight to make them. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about before my husband gets back and we have to get to work. I really want to start painting again. I kind of lost the joy in it. I used to go out painting all the time, and I'd go out with other painters, nature journalers mainly. And we go to a fun spot and we would sketch nature. And I just haven't done that lately. And I really, really want to get back to that. My wood carving. So I've been working on cleaning off my desk so I can every morning, hopefully every morning, paint my carvings and get those ready for my shop update. If you're on my Instagram, you can go to my links there and sign up for my newsletter. Those in my newsletter will get the first notification about my charms, and they will also find out when my shop will be opening, and they will have extra time to shop before I tell all of Instagram. So then I want to get in a carving schedule where I'm carving at least twice a week. But that's kind of hard to balance. All this is so hard to balance with. What is going on out there? Something's getting towed. Our neighbor's car is getting towed over there. You know, it's funny. It is the quietest in this neighborhood, but the moment I sit down and decide to film, there's something crazy happening. It seems to happen every single time. It drives me nuts. It drives me batty. What was I saying? Oh yeah, with my daughters, because I homeschool, so with my daughter's homeschooling and my mom's emergencies, it is very difficult for me to get work done. And I'm just still so busy trying to get this house organized, and it's been way too long. It's taking me way too long. And then when I have time, I just want to sit and knit or spin, because that's what calms me. I've also been struggling with some panic attacks, fight or flight, whenever the telephone rings now. My heart starts racing because I'm thinking, oh, another emergency. And the emergencies these days have been very distressing on not only me, but my daughter. And my dad, because it's just such a rough disease to have to live with, and and to watch your loved one change their personality and their moods, and that they're confused too, and they're suffering. They're not sure why they're suffering. Just a pretty heartbreaking situation all around. I got my daughter's Valentine's Day goodies all put together, since I'm going to be out of commission on Valentine's Day, as my surgery, tooth pulling and bone grafting, is February 13th, so that's going to be fun. I'm hoping to make soups in advance, so I have something soft to eat that tastes good. Okay, well, I think I'm done spinning for now.
Chocolate, up here. Hey, are you ready for a walk? We can go for a walk? Yeah, let's go. Go, puppy. Come on. Let's go.
Chocolate. 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 Look at me. Chocolate. Oh.
Ooh, before we work, we get to go for a walk with the puppy dog. I'm excited about that. It's a little windy, but the sun's out, so it'll be nice. Hello. What you eating? So I went out doing a little sketching yesterday, and I found some toadstools, and I decided to make a spore print of it when I found some prints on my paper from bringing it from the park to home. So we're gonna go see, I did it yesterday, we're gonna go see what the prints look like. I may have kept it out too long because it's very dark, but we shall see. Okay, here we go, we're really excited. So what I did, Faith, is I gathered the toadstools, I cut off the stem, and I put this glass over it to keep it from drying out. Now, it's important not to touch the mushrooms, okay? I'm gonna wash my hands after Here, do you wanna hold the camera? Hold it on the mushrooms, good. Okay, don't move it, please. Just hold it still, thank you. Okay, now lower it so we can see. Okay, ready? We're gonna lift it up, and we're gonna see the print. Whoa! Let's look at this one. Ooh, that was a very soft one. Oh, that's so cute. It's so petite. And we'll do that one. Oh, isn't that so cool? Okay, let's look close up here. Wow. I think this one, it's very delicate, is my favorite. Now don't touch it because it's a powder and it could spread. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some spray and I'm going to spray it so it's permanent. Okay, that was a cool experiment. I think that turned out great. Hello, my friends. It is February 28th. Tomorrow is a leap year day, February 29th, last day of February. Hopefully I can get this monthly vlog, February vlog diary out in time before March 1st. Crossing fingers, we shall see. But I just kind of wanted to check in. I had my surgery, things went really well on my tooth. I'm still healing, my jaw's a little sore, but things are going well. And I just kind of wanted to wrap up this video and kind of give you a quick summary of what I've been working on after my surgery. I've been doing hexagons. I will show videos of that so you can see. I've been sewing the hexagons in strips, and then I'm gonna next sew the strips together. and that's been turning out really well. I'm having trouble with my eyes, so I can only do the sewing together in the mornings when I can see better, and then at night I just sew the little hexagons. And I've been watching a lot of Kate from The Last Homely House, her old videos on English paper piecing. If you want to get started on English paper piecing, those are really good videos to watch. Everything that I'm doing, I'm trying to follow the way she taught. And it's working out very nicely. So I have, let's see. I've been sewing them into strips, and I've been kind of doing what she does to keep track of the rows. So I have row 1, this is row 4. Row 4, E, F, G, H, I, J, start with A and go all the way down. And then I can keep track of row 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the A, B, C, D, and so on will help me keep track of the whole line, the order of the line, and then I sew the strips together. And that's been working very well for me. I will show you images of that. And then I have been painting. I did a painting this last week. I've been working on sketching more and spending more time doing that. I painted the calla lilies in my backyard. Here's the painting I did. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not really showing the aquas. I wasn't really expecting to get a nice painting out of it, so I'm really happy how it turned out, because this was mainly just for practicing. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Although when I was painting it, the next door neighbor, so the calla lilies are on the side yard where we park our car, and then there's the neighbor's fence, and he decided to weed whack. And their yard is mainly dirt, right? Some grass, some dirt. So dirt, he was basically weed whacking grass with a little bit of weeds here and there. Dirt, rocks were flying everywhere. I had to pick up my French easel. I had to pick up my French easel and escape before I got hit in the head with a rock. It was so bad. I'm surprised my car didn't get hit. So I went inside, I waited it out. 20 minutes later, he was done. I waited an extra 20 minutes to make sure he was done. Nothing. So I went back out, set everything up, started my painting again. 3/4 of the way through, he comes back. So I have to grab my French easel, and the legs are sticking out. I didn't have time to close it all up, and then I'd have to set it up again anyways. So I'm like carrying it, trying to squeeze through the fence into the backyard. Anyways, in the end, it turned out okay. And I got a painting out of it. But that was an experience. When you go plein air painting, you expect crazy things to happen, but I didn't expect that in my side yard. Anyway, so I've been having fun practicing and doing more painting. And my sweater, I will show you that. I've been working on my Calliope sweater. What is on? Oh, it's a pen. I've been working on my Calliope sweater. And it's turning out pretty good. It's supposed to be done by March 15th. I don't see that happening, but it's getting pretty long. I have maybe 5 more inches, maybe 6 to finish the length, and then the sleeves. So there's that. I've been wanting to do a lot of sewing though, not a lot of knitting. So I need to really get back to doing more knitting so I can catch up, because I have a mystery knit along in March that I'm doing. And the yarn came. The theme is Muppets. Let's see, Sunshine Yarn, and the kit is Electric Mayhem color set. And the main color is going to be this gray, and then there's going to be these pops of color. Really fun for March, I think, especially with St. Patrick's Day, because these are a lot of rainbowy colors. So I'm excited to start that. And then St. Patrick's Day is coming, and I started spinning. Hold that thought. Okay, so I finished up my spinning this for my shawl that I want to do. I'm going to make a shawl out of the book Knitted Lace of Estonia. So I'm excited to start that. And then my next spinning project is for St. Patrick's Day. I am doing a rainbow ply, and then I don't know what I'm going to ply it with. I might ply it with a green that I have. So I'll show you footage of that. It's turning out really pretty. It's a lot of fun. I got this fiber at the last Stitches West this last year. Stitches West isn't going on anymore. But but I got that there. So I'm trying to think. That's pretty much what I did the rest of the month while I was recuperating. Anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please don't forget to like down below. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell notification button. If you have any advice for me, like what you would like to see on these videos, what you like, what you don't like, I'd love to hear. When I watch videos, I like to sit down and I like to knit or do something fun and kind of be creative while someone else is talking to me about creative things, or even while someone else is doing something creative. That's a lot of fun for me. So I hope that my videos are that for you, that you can watch and kind of just hang out with me while you're doing your favorite craft. That's my goal. So if there's anything in these videos you'd like to see, I will do my very best to do that. If there's things in my videos that you're like, stop, let me know that too. And I will, you know, work on maybe minimizing it or changing it up. So thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great March. I'm really excited for March. A lot of fun things are happening for me personally, and hopefully I can share all that with you in my March video. I will see you next time. Bye, my friends.